Hi everyone, it's Little Blue and you're listening to my podcast, aka Little Blue. It's Tuesday evening and Baby Blue and I are now in week 5. We're sort of halfway through week 5 since Baby Blue came home with her little tickly cough and we went into self-isolation. We have been, I'm proud to say, very strict and followed all the government guidelines and rules. We haven't gone out more than once a day. It has literally been a maximum of once a day. So that's going shopping, picking up prescriptions, running errands for vulnerable people that need food drops and things like that. And we have gone out for exercise because I need it for my health and well-being, definitely. And Baby Blue will not do the fitness DVDs. She just will not do them. So yeah, it's the only bit of exercise she really gets. So this week I've started walking up more hills because then I feel like I'm getting the exercise too. However, I have started doing some dance workouts, so I'm getting a bit more exercise, which is great because I need to lose this weight that I've gained because that's getting me down. So there are ways to make yourself feel better, and we've really got to grab hold of any sort of anxieties, any depressions that we can feel setting in. It really is up to us to do it. And it's hard. It's so much easier just to sit down in your dressing gown in your chair and go through social media all day. But you need to have that mentality of, I get up, I have some water, I have a shower, I do a workout, whatever order you want to do it in. Find a little routine for your first hour of your day, because that is what will set you up for the rest of the day. If I get up, have a drink of water, get breakfast and get sorted and motivated straight away before sitting down and relaxing and having breakfast or whatever, I am much more motivated for the rest of the day. It's crazy. It's just brilliant though. And once I've done a fitness workout, I'm even more motivated. So I really recommend finding whatever it is that works for you right now. I mean, if you need low impact stuff because you've got medical conditions, there are loads of things going around. There's something called Zumba Gold. So if you can find a workout online that is called Zumba Gold, that is a low impact version of Zumba, which is a lot of fun, so I have heard. The ballet coach, she does some classes for grandmas and granddads. I told my mum, I was like, please can you get my dad doing ballet, because that would just be the best thing to watch. It would go viral, I think, if my dad did ballet. So yeah, there's so much that we can do to keep improving our mental health when we can't go out. And when you do go for a walk, find things to spot, like take in the fresh air, take in the beautiful flowers that are coming up and spring, and really appreciate everything around you, because that will help with your well-being as you're walking as well. Before I get on to all the good news and all the lovely things that I have seen over the last few days, I wanted to give you a bit of an update on me, because this morning I had to ring the doctor and I managed to get an appointment with the nurse and have a bit of an asthma review. Now, I've had asthma for a number of years, but I haven't had any symptoms for nearly 5 years. And I was told last year at my review that if I hadn't had any symptoms this year, I wouldn't be classed as asthmatic anymore. Now, I hadn't until this COVID thing started. And obviously, Baby Blue and I both were very poorly at the beginning of March. So at my review, I mentioned that to her. We talked through all of the symptoms that I'd had, especially the breathlessness and the cough, and how it had affected my breathing. And what the nurse said is she was pretty certain that we had it, so that we have had COVID-19. Now, obviously, she can't be sure. She can't be 100% sure because we haven't had the test. Until you've had the test, you can't say, yes, we've had it. So, yeah, she also said that she believes I may have a post-viral reaction to it. So it's like coronavirus has got inside my lungs and gone, oh, you were an asthmatic once upon a time. ping, let's start that up again. And then obviously with the pollen count coming up and the hay fever, it's aggravated it, and voila, I'm wheezing and I've got an asthma cough again. So 2 inhalers, one a day, and then I've got the Ventolin inhaler. So hopefully that will sort it all out and things can feel a bit normal again. If you do have asthma, I have a bit of advice for you. If you start to get symptoms, any symptoms at all, so whether it's the cough, breathlessness, headaches, feeling like you've been hit by a bus, lost a sense of smell and taste, and any of them, if you feel like you may have it, there is potential, please ring your GP. Because I didn't, and I got my wrist slapped today by the nurse. She said, you should have rung us. And I was like, oh, I did. I was doing that typically British thing, though. I'm going, of course, I don't have it. It's just this. It's just that. Knowing better. I mean, I don't have a medical degree. I should have just given myself a slap around the face and say, no, this could potentially be coronavirus. You should look after yourself. You should ring the doctor. So if you are a vulnerable person, if you do have medical conditions and you are worried that you have it and it's affecting your breathing, please call your GP. They will not mind. They can give you advice, they can give you breathing exercises, they can tell you procedures that you need to follow and things to look out for as well. So the danger, the red flags of, do I need to go to hospital? Please do. Please do. Anyway, the main thing is I am fine. Yes, it's quite scary to think that we did have it, but at the same time, it's quite, it's like I've had some closure that a medical professional has almost confirmed that we did have it. It's not just me now saying I'm 98% sure that we've had it, because I was, but it's been backed up, basically. Anyway, let's get on to some positive news. And there's so much going on. It really is amazing how communities come together and how the little things are really becoming so much more important. So today I had to go and pick up a prescription. So we went on a walk, and we always go into town via the back roads and sort of in residential areas because we're looking for the rainbows at the moment and things like that. And today, I saw 2 book stalls outside people's houses, and what they've done, they've just popped a table at the end of their drive, put a load of books on, and then a sign saying, take what you want, if you touch it, you take it. And I presume it says that all the books have been cleaned and all of that, and then you just take it home, put it in your bag, wash your hands, and etc. and done. One table Baby Blue was looking at, and it was one of the ones that said if you touch it, you take it. And the book she tried to touch and take, 50 Shades of Grey. I wasn't even going to explain that one. Oh my gosh, it was quite funny. I should have just taken a picture of it. But yeah, it's lovely to think that people are sort of having a sort out and thinking of other people while they're doing it. So if you do have something that you can, make sure you do give it a good clean and disinfect it, because we don't want to spread things, and that can be a way that it gets spread. But make sure you give it a good antibac. And yeah, if you want it, you take it, touch it, you take it. That's it. Other things, I've got so many amazing friends and some very, very talented friends as well. And one of those friends is a lovely lady called Felicity. She is a wedding dressmaker, and she has an NHS staff member who is getting married, and her wedding dress is already at £600, and that is before Felicity has customised it. So she would like to start a GoFundMe page to try and raise the money to be able to give this wedding dress to the NHS worker, because of her shifts, she can't get to the bank, and she's not sure she's going to be able to make the deposit and upfront payments that Felicity needs to continue to customise this dress. So she sort of put it out there and said, would people donate to someone they don't know? She is an NHS worker and blah, 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 blah. And people said yes, which is amazing. It's just beautiful. I mean, I said yes. So Later on, I will share the GoFundMe page to my Facebook page, Little Blues Thank You, if you would like to go and donate, even if it's just £1. She said on her post, I've got 600 followers. If everybody donated £1, that's the £600 covered, and we can continue with this. And I think it's wonderful, because the frontline staff, no matter where you're working, whether you are working in the hospitals, if you're NHS, postal workers, shop workers, chemists, whoever you are, bus drivers, delivery drivers, whoever you are doing an amazing job. And if there is something small, a small gesture that one small business can do to help you, it's just lovely. I mean, I bought something. I've been trying to support small businesses where I can. And when I bought my storage boxes from Andy's Boutique UK, I didn't use my my discount, because I'm a rep for her. So I didn't use my 10% discount at all. And when she tried to refund it, I told her she wasn't allowed to, because it's tough times. It's tough times, and I can afford it right now. So yeah, if there is something small that you can do, but I will share that GoFundMe page. And if you can donate anything, that would be absolutely incredible. I know I'm going to go on there and I'm going to pop a £5 or a tenner. I'm not too sure yet, but we'll see. Another remarkable friend of mine is a seamstress. She has a company called Tiny Human, and she does face cloths, she does breast pads, she makes sustainable items which basically have a real good use around the house. So she tries to think of things she needs and things that would help her, and makes them. So she's made bags, she's made cool packs that you can put in the freezer, put in your head. She's made heat packs, she's made all sorts of things, nappy pouches, passport covers, you name it, she's done it. Go and check out her page, Tiny Human. And at the moment, she is currently making little headbands that hospital staff can wear to stop those visors and masks rubbing their face. So it is soft material. It has been designed to sort of help them. So to relieve some of the pressure and some of the sore, like the sore areas, to take some of the friction off it, which I think is incredible. And she was sort of asking for people to donate materials. So then it's all sustainable, secondhand, and great. Obviously, she washes it thoroughly and she's very hygienic with it. In fact, I really do rate her products. They're so high quality. She knows what she's doing. And I've got a ton of her face cloths. And because I've got a ton of her face cloths, I haven't bought baby wipes or disposable wipes in 3 years at all. I used to buy a big pack of 4 every 2 weeks or so when baby Blue was baby and still in nappies. But yeah, now for everything pretty much I use a face cloth. I use it for cleaning, I use them for to wrap around ice packs, I use them for wiping off face paint. Really good. If you combine it with a Body Shop makeup remover, works amazingly, better than anything else actually. So yeah, Tiny Human. Another thing I saw on social media was a family whose mum is a nurse, and every time she comes home, they greet her in a most remarkable way. They give her a cheer, they give her gifts, they gave her a bunch of flowers, they put antibac on her hands one day, gave her a cake, they let off party poppers and things like that. And when you've had a really crappy day at work, what better way to be greeted than with appreciation? I mean, if you've got a key worker in your household, please do it, because I'd love to think people will do that. And if you do it, please video it and tag me in it, because I'd love to see it. But yeah, there have been so many good things. I'm going to note lots more down ready for tomorrow. But I just wanted to give you a bit of an update on what's going on with us. Anyway, take care of yourselves. Wednesday tomorrow. Don't forget the clap on Thursday. Set a reminder now. Thursday, 8 p.m. Clap for the carers and all the key workers. So please, yeah, don't forget. Don't forget. Get your saucepans out to get the neighbours up and out as well. Let them hear you. Let the world hear us. Anyway, take care of yourselves. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay in, stay safe.